Day 3.
Okay.
Leaving Carlsbad, New Mexico, heading into home, Texas. You know what was really disappointing about this trip for me?
Ranch.
There was no welcome home or no welcome to Texas sign. This started as a border run to go put Easter eggs at border signs.
So the welcome to this state signs.
And
We didn't get one in New Mexico.
we went into New Mexico in a different place than we left New Mexico. And so that's 2 locations. That would be 4 signs total. And there wasn't there was a welcome to New Mexico sign that was like, I mean, Texas has bigger mile marker signs than that thing.
Well,
the second take.
You get a welcome to Mexico. You have to stay 14 days or else.
Yeah. I really enjoy seeing the Welcome to Texas signs. You know, it's like part of it's like one of the best parts of leaving Texas is you know you're going to get that warm, fuzzy, huge ass sign that says "Welcome back."
Howdy, partner.
And no sign.
No sign. Not a single one.
What the fuck, Texas? I mean, it's kind of hard to brag you up if you don't have a damn sign. So, rumor has it, I don't know whose rumor, but supposedly, Setzers are kin to Judge Roy Bean.
Didn't know who that was before this trip.
I don't think you know who it is now.
I saw his museum. I read all the things. Definitely wasn't listening to you and Jonas.
So, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass. I didn't freaking know either. I didn't. So Jonas was like, "Hey, we're gonna go through what was it, Langtree?"
Lily Langtree.
And I'm like, "Why?" And he's like, "Judge Roy Bean." He's like, "You know who that is, right?" And I was like, "Yeah."
What's that?
So we're in Langtree, Texas, and this was established by Judge Roy Bean. Rumor has it, legend has it rather, that we are related to Judge Roy Bean, right?
We're way too nice, so.
Well, half of the family is way too nice. The other half, as a black road glide, is not so nice. But yeah, we're gonna go in here and take a look at it and see what's left and see what's what. There's a billiard hall and an opera house, and that was all. I think the opera house is what he lived in.
Yeah.
Like that was actually his house. And then there's some other cool stuff in there we're gonna go take a look at. Plus, there's a visitor center if you want to come by and look at yourself. Look at yourself. If you want to look at yourself, there's a fucking toilet in here with a mirror in there. This is Judge Roy Bean's place. He established it. You know, something else that's kind of interesting is he died in 1903. Harley, 1903. Our dad's name was Harley. I'm saying it was kind of meant to be. We should get in touch with Harley and say, hey, I mean, some fucking tires or something. Judge Roy Bean. Yeah, we were there.
We did it.
And it was about this time when sadness really started to set in for Chase. His dad and his uncle would not get on the road and just ride. We had to stop for pictures. We had to stop and enjoy the scenery.
Like the first day, I was hit the road, let's go. And then I was like, well, y'all don't want to stop and take pictures? You know, I mean, the first day, you know, I mean, it was cold, but it was like, I would like to take pictures. I don't got nowhere to be except for Mexico, New Mexico. And then it was like the second day, you know, a bunch of beautiful scenery. Stopped like twice for pictures. We stopped like 3 days within the first 2 hours of riding, or three times within the first like 2 hours of riding on the third day. Whenever I was eager, like going home, you know, like let's stop here, let's stop there, let's stop over here.
He misses his girlfriend.
We were at the Lily Langtree thing for an hour.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go home. And by home, I don't mean home. I miss my girlfriend. He's just like homesick. Just like.
No.
I mean, so we were crossing the Pecos River, and it was a beautiful bridge.
It was really pretty.
Badass bridge. Yeah. Hey, you know, we're riding over it. I look off in the yonder, and I see this awesome scenic overlook.
It's really pretty.
Texting to my brother, I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm seeing the road right now. Well, like we're on the same. We're like, yeah. You know." And then I thought he was gonna hit Jonas. It sounded like you were shifting gears. You know? I was like, "Damn, he's just gonna run right over the top of him." You know? Oh, I guess we're stopping again. What is this, Langtree's sister's brother or some shit?
Well, I mean, I wasn't sour about stopping. I was a little sour about staying another 45 minutes at that one stop. Yeah, that's a bridge, really pretty bridge. Put some stickers on the wall. You lost your drone. Found your drone. Took some pictures of your fallen drone. Took some pictures of the drone while it was in the sky.
I hope they don't suspend my drone license for this, but I had a faux pas, as they say. They also say you just wrecked the fucking drone. Droney. That's it. Just one broke wing.
That was what I mean. That's when I started getting sour. I was like, dude, you just don't want to go home.
Sorry for having a good time.
Well, because I was like,
when you guys said 3 days of riding, I didn't know you meant 3 whole days.
Well, okay, well, look, I'm saying,
I thought I was gonna have a half a day with my girlfriend.
What? I mean, so on the third day, I woke up and I was like, all right, Google how much time it takes to get home. I'll be there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Easy.
Honey, I'll be home at 3:02. I don't know. They just won't stop stopping. Every time we stop, he's on the phone. Look, I'm not doing this. I promise.
We all saw this cop. It was like this big hill, right? So we were like kind of coming up this hill, and this cop just peeked over the hill. All three of us slowed down.
It's like 65.
Yeah, speed was like 65, right? So we all slowed down to like a reasonable speed, like 85. And so like, yeah, like we're slowing down. I'm sure that cop in his car was like, yeah, that's right, you better slow down. And we get down to 85 and we start cruising again. he flips his lights on, like, dude, what the hell? You're still speeding.
Yeah.
You know, that's still illegal.
And then we almost ran out of gas again. This time it was serious.
Who's we?
All 3 of us, Dick. So, okay, I was saying earlier how nice it is to have somebody who's planning everything and you just sit back and cruise and ride. He's even worse because he's just like, these 2 guys,
they got it.
He doesn't have to look at his gas. He doesn't have to look at his speed. He doesn't have to look at the mileage. He doesn't have to know what fucking city we're in, state we're in, what direction we're going.
Which way is north?
Are we going to be in 30-degree weather or are we going to be in 50-degree weather? Jonas, he calls me and he says, hey, how much fuel you got? Shit, less than you. I mean, what's up? And he's like, well, how many miles till you're empty? And I said, oh shit, I'm like 35. He goes, well, I think we might be getting in a bind here. Why is that, Roadcap? He goes, well, I'm showing that it's 50 miles to the next gas station. I said, oh yeah, that's kind of, and what it has registered to this point was I'm gonna have to be stuck on the side of the road while they go get me gas. And then that's when I was like, well, how much fuel do you have? Less than the amount of miles to the next gas station. I was like, oh, we're all gonna be stuck. We need to figure out how to siphon both remaining tanks into one and send one for fuel.
Every man for himself. Y'all go walk and get your gas.
all three of us run out of gas.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
I was telling Jonas, I was like, hey, look, it's 20 miles to Suzette. He's like, dude, that's Mexico. I was like, I got my passport. I don't know. So we're like having a debate, like whether we should go to Mexico or if we should combine fuel and get to the next stop. As all this is going on, so like I get next to him, I'm like, hey, yeah. He's out, you know, singing, you know, and I'm like, hey, batch in, you know, and he's like, battery's dead. So then I'm like, I call my brother. I'm like, look, he doesn't have very much either. I was like, you know, we're all gonna have about the same amount of fuel. I don't know why we're even having this debate. You always get the best mileage. I always get the worst mileage. What the fuck are we even asking him for? We know, you know. So we're having a debate on what the hell we should be doing while, you know, this one over here is, you know, auditioning for American Idol, and then we come across the only gas station in the city that was not on the Harley Boom infotainment center.
Yeah, what is this up here on the left? Yeah, right here. Hey man, this is easy, dude.
Everything works itself out. You don't have to plan gas stations. You just follow the leader and eventually you'll end up at a gas station. Problems solved.
So 3 days of riding. It was about 1,700 miles all in. I had a good time. Oh, we didn't really get anything done that we had planned except for New Mexico. We planned to go to New Mexico. We planned to go to Cadillac Ranch, and we planned to come home. And we got all three of those things done. Outside of that, we had to wing it. Heated grip. I still got a blister too. Don't hate on my heated grips.